Experience, they say, is the best teacher. And if we want to venture into something big just like business, it is the best to learn from the best who had experienced it all when it comes to business. Take a tip or two from the business guru. Being an entrepreneur is something that requires focus and freedom in order to make the most out of your business. From millennials to adults who are planning to establish their own brand and business, limitation is often their problem. Thankfully, everything seems possible as we already have all the means of connecting bridges around the world, just like what our lifestyle entrepreneurs did.
I'm Lish Aquino, and I'm the founder of Amazon Nation and the coach of Filipino Amazon sellers.
My name is John Pagulayan. I'm an email copywriter and I write emails for a living.
My name is Rock Leo. I'm a design thinking sensei.
I'm Julian Cañita. I am a Facebook advertising strategist and coach.
Hi, I'm Larry Junicio. I'm an e-commerce entrepreneur. I teach financial literacy. I'm also a certified public accountant and a registered financial planner.
Building and establishing your own business is very risky, but sometimes you just gotta go for it. And that's what Lish Aquino did.
Like Coach John Arana, I was also a corporate slave. Iniisip ko noon, sabi ko, paano nga ba ako kikita and tutulong sa aking family? Kailangan I have to find a way on how to work online while taking care of my newborn child. Na-explore ko yung opportunity on how to be a virtual assistant, tapos may mga client ka abroad, and eventually, naging virtual assistant ako for Amazon clients. Mayroong light bulb moment na okay pala yung Amazon business. Kaya ko pala siyang gawing mag-isa.
Amazon is one of the world's top and largest retail companies in the whole world, where one can find all the things that they are looking for. And Lish managed to make her way throughout the top.
Ang product ko noon is yung scarf. Launch kami doon sa Amazon. Pagkabenta ko sa Amazon, ang nangyari? Nalugi. Nalugi siya kasi meron palang doon, season. Sa atin wala. Kaya ngayon, pinag-aralan ko, sabi ko, sige, magla-launch ulit ako ng product. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan yung virtual assistant work ko, mas dumami pa yung aking clients. Para lang may pangpuhunan ako sa business. Doon ko na-realize, sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, dapat hindi ka susuko. So, eto na naman ako, nag-launch ulit ako ng product. Nung nag-launch ako ng product, ayun na, wagi.
Creating your own brand and establishing your own business are only the first steps of having a successful career in entrepreneurship. But establishing a solid business which can overcome difficulties is a must for every lifestyle entrepreneurs, and that's why the likes of Cleo is a must-need for all businessmen and freelancers.
So design thinking is technically, a problem solving, the art of problem solving and decision making. I'm conducting a lot of workshops for startups and SMEs, and also for business innovations.
Design thinking doesn't only promote problem-solving techniques, but also the importance of branding.
Branding is the total look ng isang tao. Guwapo, maganda. That's how it looks like, the physical attributes. That is branding. Branding is everything because whatever service or product that you put in, hindi na produkto kasi ang binibili. Yung branding na mismo. This is natural for me, I think, in my opinion, na helping others is more important to me. Reaching out to them and then mentoring them and coaching them to the right directions.
When we hear of the word advertisement, TV, radio, and print are the first things that pop into our mind. But with the emergence of social media platforms like Facebook and Amazon, businessmen do not only reach a vast range of audience, but also opens a new opportunity for SMEs.
Before, I used to work sa hotel, sa reservations ako behind the phone, ganyan. Hindi ko pa talaga ina-explore yung idea ng entrepreneurship. When I got married, I moved with my wife who was working sa Malaysia nun. Tapos, dahil hindi ako makakuha ng job sa hotel, nag-try ako mag-start ng business. So, I started doing Facebook ads. When we talk about advertising, minsan isipin ng mga tao, TV, radio, which is mahal, di ba? And for small businesses, isipin na, ay, hindi ko kaya yan. Whereas si Facebook presents the opportunity for small businesses na even for as little as 40 pesos, pwede ka mag-advertise. Just with the Facebook ads in itself, it's a tool to help you with business. Pero being able to see business owners and professionals, parang may kita mo ang daming possibilities for them and for their business, tapos magaganahan na uli sila. dun ko na-realize na parang, okay, ito yung feeling na gusto ko. I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Another lifestyle entrepreneur who rocks the world of freelancing is John Pagulayan, who is also known as the guy who writes email for a living.
There's a common misconception that freelancing is supposed to be online. It's not. A freelancer is someone who you contract to do work for you and they're not employed. They're self-employed. The only way to make customers buy is to ask them, what they don't want. Because if I ask them, what do you want? Simula na ng away yun. That's a question that's, unanswerable. For example, my market is something on the health side of things, like spas. What I'm gonna do is gonna go to Google and then type in spas in Texas. And then I'll lalabas na maraming websites like, spas and stuff. So there's the contact form in there and you can send them an email saying na, how'd you like me to give you an additional 8 to 10 new patients each month? Let me know. Yun lang, simpleng pitch. And most of them would be interested. Like, most spas would be like 8 to 10 new customers. Like, that's awesome. Yeah, how do you do that? Like, let's hop on a call. And that's how you sell your services.
When starting a business, budget is very important. That is why a coach for a smart financial planning is very ideal, especially for SMEs.
I have a program or I have a course on financial planning and financial literacy. And I have this financial blog and I surveyed 3,000, 5,000 of my subscribers. And around 500 of them replied. I asked them what are the 2 common financial problem of Filipinos. Ano ba yung problema na top 2 common sa mga Pilipino? And they answered na talagang sumagot sila sa email ko. Ang sabi nila is baon sa utang or walang ipon. That's my motivation. Kasi to be honest sa inyo, according sa Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, that's less than 3% of Filipinos has time deposit, and less than 1% of Filipinos ang may stock market account. Compared to like US and China, they have around 40 to 60% of their population are investing in the stock market. But sa Philippines lang, less than 1%.
The main root of entrepreneurs' problems mostly comes from their income and budget. So having a financial plan beforehand is a good way to avoid such circumstances.
For me is you have to know kung saan ka talaga nagkakaproblema. You have to track everything, your expenses, your income. You have to know kung saan ka magastos para makontrol mo siya. Kasi you cannot control what you cannot measure. So you have to measure everything, your income, your expenses. At the same time, just make sure na you have to spend less than what you earn. So dapat 80% ng income mo yung pwede mong gastusin. Tapos 20% dapat sa savings mo yun. So tinatabi mo dapat yun.
Now, if you're working on your own, you have to do everything. So it's on your own. Pero the important doon is you're loving what you do.
I love what I do because I know it's not the money that makes you happy. It's the passion that builds a nation.
To stay home with my son, my son who's growing up, and my hardworking wife na nasa work noon, kampante siya na okay yung son namin kasi I'm home.
I can only wish the same for other people. Like, for them to be able to find out something na may giggle. Like, when they do things, like when they wake up, it's not just going through the motions na parang, fast na naman ako. Just doing the work that I have now allows me to do a lot of things that I'm really passionate about.
There is no doubt that it takes more than blood, sweat, and tears in order to establish your own brand and business. But more than that, the most important thing, especially for entrepreneurs, is they are able to help their fellow entrepreneurs while doing what they love to do.
I'm loving what I 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 do.